What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports, Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Sunday, October 30th, 2022. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks for this game. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at Sunday Night Football, Packers versus the Bills in Orchard Park, New York, Highmark Stadium. And Buffalo Bills are a 11-point favorite. That's a pretty high number. Let's go ahead and show you my setup here. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen, let me get to the game. On this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is I have the distance to the upcoming Super Bowl up top. I have the location of the game, the city, the state, stadium coordinates. I keep track of home team win-loss records for the season. So this will be specifically the 122nd NFL game for the season. It'll be the 14th for the week. Right here is the head-to-head regular season matchup between these two teams. And then I have the home team right here, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria to and from their birthdays. At the bottom is the away team, the road team, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria to and from their birthdays. All right, so let's go ahead and just jump into this real quick. We're going to be looking at the Packers versus the Bills on Sunday Night Football. Bills 11-point favorites. So let's go ahead and get into why the Bills could potentially win this game. I don't have a ton of things marked here, but starting with it being the 14th game of the NFL week for Week 8, it being the 14th regular season head-to-head matchup between these two teams. The Bills can become 6-1 for a season record, as well as 3-0 at home with a win, 6-1, 3-0. It has that 6-1-3 look to it, and the reason why I marked that is 6-1-3 mathematically is the 112th prime number. And in regards to it being the 14th game, 14 sums to 112. And so the Bills could become 6-1, 3-0 for a season record and at home in the 14th game and the 14th head-to-head. 14 sums to 112, 6-1-3, the 112th prime number. Let's keep it going. Packers, they could become 3-5 for a season record with a loss, like 35. It being the 35th day of the Hebrew civil year. And that's kind of all I have for the Bills. I mean, I didn't really see a whole lot of numbers in general. Just in general, I just didn't see any numbers pop out to me as far as the calendars go, and then the game numbers go. The really thing I only found for the Bills was the 14 connection. As 11-point favorites, like it's kind of concerning a little bit. That's a big number for not that many connections here. But one thing that could help them become 6-1, like 61. 61 is the 18th prime number. 61 is the 18th prime number. And the word Bills sums to 18. So it could be just that. They're just destined to become 6-1. The 18th prime, Bills 18. It could just be a matter of fact for that. It doesn't have to be any more than that. It will be a day with 10 date numerology on the Gregorian. And Sean McDermott, he can get his 55th win regular season for his career. Mathematically speaking, the number 55 is the 10th Fibonacci number. It is the 10th triangular number. And with 10 date numerology on the Gregorian, that 55 could very well hit. What else? I'm trying to think here. Josh Allen getting his 45th win regular season for his career. Nothing jumps out at me for that. I guess we could go back to the Bills. Gematria. Bills sums to 18. Buffalo Bills sums to 45. Bills quarterback can get his 45th win regular season as they become 6-1 for a season record. 61, the 18th prime number. So it could just be based around their name, Gematria, is what it could be. Again, Bills 18, Buffalo Bills 45. The Buffalo Bills quarterback get his 45th win regular season as they become 6-1, like 61, the 18th prime number. As far as Aaron Rodgers getting his 71st loss regular season and or their coach getting their 15 loss, I didn't really see anything pop out to me on that one either. Nothing really jumps out to me. Be right in 71. 71 sums to 45 and 45, 2 in the 4-base ciphers. And so if Josh Allen gets that 45th as a Buffalo Bills 45, it could be a reason why Aaron Rodgers gets that 71st loss regular season, because 71 sums to 45 in 2 of the 4-base ciphers. That would be my closest guess. That's about it. That's all I have, really, honestly. And there's not much for Packers. Actually, Packers, I think, have a little bit better numbers, but I don't trust the numbers. I don't think they're going 11-point favorites. That's a pretty big upset. And Packers suck. They're not that good. And Bills are. So it's hard to fathom that 11-point upset. The only way I can see it is if Bills just decided not to play the game, or if they're just told to, lay down. Going on with Josh Allen, it could really just be surrounded by the Buffalo Bills. It's 162 days since his birthday. This game is going to be at Highmark Stadium, which sums to 162. 162 is just an anagram of 126. 45, if you write it out, sums to 126 and 45. Again, Buffalo Bills 45. Their quarterback get his 45th win, 162 days since his birthday in Highmark Stadium, 162. 162 just an anagram of 126. 45 sums to 126. Bills sums to 18. They can become 6-1 for a season record. 61, the 18th prime number. They become 6-1-3, the 112th prime. 14th game for the week. 14th head-to-head. 14 sums to 112. Those are pretty good numbers. I take that back. Those are pretty decent numbers for the Bills. It's pretty straightforward. You can probably even mark that in a dark blue. 162, 162. And we'll just do the 45 in a dark blue as well, because 45 sums to 126, and 126 is just the anagram of 162. So yeah, that looks pretty decent for Josh Allen there. So let's move on to the Packers. What is it going to take for the Packers to win this game? Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think is going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video. We start off with the Super Bowl numbers. The Super Bowl will be played on 2/12 or 12/2, February 12th or the 12th of February, however you want to say it. This will be the 122nd NFL game for the season. 122, 2-1-12, 2-1-2, 1-2-2, anagrams of each other. It will be Aaron Rodgers' 221st regular season game for his career, which is a reflection of 1-2-2. And he was born on December 2nd, 12/2. So Aaron Rodgers, 12/2, 221st regular season game, 122nd home game or 122nd NFL game for the season. Super Bowl being played on 12/2. Could be a Super Bowl connection for Aaron Rodgers in this one. The word Packers sums to 44, and it's 4 days to the Packers coach's next birthday. They could become 4-4, like 44 for a season record with a win. Josh Allen would sit on 44 wins regular season with a loss to go with. It's 4 days till Packers coach's 43rd birthday. 43 is the 14th prime number. This will be the 14th game for the NFL week. This will be the 14th head-to-head matchup between these two teams. He could become 43-14 for a regular season record with the win in his 57th regular season game. 57 is the Super Bowl number. Super Bowl will be played on 2/12, the 57th Super Bowl. So again, it could be a Super Bowl connection here for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. 43-14 for the coach. 4 days till his 43rd birthday. Packers 44 can become 4-4 for a season record as Josh Allen sits on 44 wins regular season with the loss. Josh Allen wears the number 17. And 17, if you write it out, also sums to 44. So are the 11-point dog Packers going to do an upset here? There is numbers for it. One last thing, Josh Allen, he was born on 5/21 or 21/5, however you want to look at it. And the Bills could become 5-2 for a season record, 2-1 at home with the loss, 5-2-2-1. Same numbers being used. His birthday 5/21, 5/21, or 5221. Also being the 5th day of the second month on the Hebrew civil, like 52. They could become 5-2 for a season record with a loss. So there's some definite numbers for Packers to win this game. There's definitely some numbers for Josh Allen and the Bills to win this game. It's a tough one with Packers being such a huge underdog. Maybe they don't win it outright. They just cover the spread. Maybe it's something like that. Although I think, what was the stat? I forget. Somebody were saying, I was watching somebody read off stats saying in the NFL that only about 15 to 20% of the games result in a team covering the spread but not winning outright. So more often than not, the team that's going to cover or to win the game is also going to cover. Very rarely does it or it's like 15 to 20% of the time it's an actual, they cover the game but they still lose or something like that. So with an 11-point favorite, maybe it's one of these rare occasions that Packers cover the spread but they don't actually win the game. 11 points, that's a big number, but Bills and Josh Allen, I mean, they can definitely put up more than 11 points against Packers most likely. So I don't know. At first sight, I didn't really care for Bills numbers, but they do have that 162, that 45, the 6130, and then it could result in Aaron Rodgers getting a 71st loss, 71 sums to 45, and 2 of the 4 base ciphers, a 3-5 here for the Packers on the 35th day of the Hebrew Civil. And then you got the 43-14 for the Packers coach in favor. The 4-4, like Packers sums to 44. Josh Allen can sit on that 44. It could become 5-2 for a season record, 5-2-2-1. Josh Allen born on 5/21. So you definitely could play around with some numbers here. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you insight to the game. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate the support. Hopefully you win all the money in the world. And I will see you in the next video.